The following presentation may contain language unsuitable for children's TV enthusiasts, adult virgins, and estranged mothers. Unnamed Drag Productions accepts no responsibility for any resulting night terrors, third-degree burns, or demonic possessions that may transpire as a result of listening to this sewage sprinkler. May God have mercy on your soul. Enjoy! Hello, humble viewer, / listener, / I don't know.
/ masturbatory.
You might be reading the transcription in the YouTube comments like a fucking sociopath.
Is that a thing?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Like they do transcriptions of the audio like underneath the video.
That's cool.
You can read the comments as though I don't know why I'm trying to make it sound spooky.
Ooh.
In case you hadn't noticed by our attire, it's HALLOWEENIE,
Weenie?
Yeah.
Ooky spooky. Ooky spooky penis.
I'm sorry, Mr. Jones, your son has spookemia.
No, absolutely not. We're not doing that.
Come on down to the pub on Friday nights. We have karaoke.
Shoo.
Just literally ripping off Morgan Murphy's whole stand-up set.
Yeah, we are.
So,
are you looking forward to Halloween?
well, I've just had some terrible news.
What?
I've just got back from my second husband's funeral.
Uh-huh.
He died under mysterious circumstances.
Good heavens.
And I spent all of the money on plastic surgery to look as beautifully stunning as I do now.
You know the worst part is?
What, you can't tell that it's not that different?
It's not that different.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay, so today I was like, what can we do? I'll do like a Death Becomes a Thing where I'll just do my makeup really, really quickly
Like
to
15
try and
minutes.
try and make it look spooky. It's not a million miles away.
Especially when I've got
When
I've got these contact lenses in, you look exactly
Yeah,
the
do you know
same.
what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, even my eyebrows from a distance probably look better than they normally do.
I mean, they don't look bad.
Yeah. Whereas you have gone from Who's Your Daddy? Jack Skellington fucked just a corpse.
Yeah.
An actual corpse.
Yeah, totally. I picked up a drink. Turns out it was an inkwell. I just sloshed it all over my face.
I've been rimming a squid and it
totally.
came.
Yeah. My husband's second name is Bick. Yeah.
You've done shading around the actual school
Yeah.
line. You gave it depth and dimension.
Well, I had time.
Why haven't you done that with the rest of your fucking drag?
I'll burn your house. I'll do it.
That sounds pretty spooky. Ooh.
Burning someone's house down. Is that the line now? Is that spooky?
Yeah, I think
Is that
so.
spooky?
As long as you TP it first.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so long as you do it with a jack-o'-lantern and gasoline.
Yeah.
Spooky gasoline.
TPing's more of with a lot of like, hi, I'm Nana Elizabeth Arthole, and I have recently came.
And I'm Marilyn Sane, and I'm the slut you buried in the back garden.
Excellent. Now that we're up to speed, we can say, Americans, I know that we've probably talked about this before on previous Halloween, like, specials, but they go batshit crazy for Halloween.
Yeah, they fully do. I think that, they love food.
Yeah.
And it's mostly about sugar.
Mm-hmm. And they love pretending to be something that they're not.
Yeah. And they've got that many bloody holidays.
Oh, God, you know what I
They
mean?
just constantly need something to look forward to.
Yeah.
Because as a country, they're very unhappy. Whereas we're very unhappy, but honest about it.
We're used to it, exactly.
Yeah.
And things are grim like 24/7, 365/3666 over in the UK.
Exactly.
So,
Spooky.
what's a spooky day when... Have you seen what's been going on
Yeah, do you know what I mean? Put the
recently?
news on. That's spooky.
It is the worst episode of the UK I've ever seen.
I think we're going to get cancelled next year.
Do you know what I mean?
Do you
Like,
know what
the
I mean?
aliens are going to come and blow our planet up. Like,
Right.
Earth is just not working out right now.
Not doing okay. We need to stop, revisit, go back to our season 1.
Yeah.
Reinvent the wheel.
Mhm. You know when the thing crawled out of the primordial sludge?
Me.
Back to that. Yeah, me taking my panties off.
I was that sludge. Yeah.
But yeah, do you know what I mean? Like, the Etch-a-Sketch End of the World, as Eddie Izzard called it. Just give it a good shake like a British nanny and let's try it again.
Let's try again.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But TPing, egging houses and whatnot.
Have you ever egged a house?
No, I've never egged anything. Why would I throw a chicken abortion at someone?
I've egged a house.
That's so awful.
I know, I felt really bad, but it was a thing where I got peer pressured into it, and I was like, oh, okay, I guess I'll throw one.
No,
there was
you
literally
susceptible and people pleasing.
No, don't be mean.
Save your anger for the bedroom where it belongs.
But and then I was just like, There was a kid from school who was kind of like in on the joke-ish, but
Really?
like, well,
Is
yeah.
that what you tell yourself now?
No, yeah.
To like feel better?
Well, no, because he was a bully.
Oh, okay.
So like, give a fuck. But in my head, I just remember being like, he's not going to be the one cleaning this up. He doesn't own this house.
Do you know what I mean?
But also,
you? Yeah. I've never, do you know what? I've never like, I think the most outrageous thing I've ever done, and not Halloween related, the most outrageous thing I've ever done is maybe let a car's tyres down.
That's pretty outrageous.
And again, I was with older kids.
Dangerous.
I was with older kids and they were like, you have to do it as well. And I was like, I don't know what to. And then,
well, you like stabbed them?
No, just like let the air out through the little
That is,
thing.
I mean, if they don't know and then they go like on a motorway.
Don't tell me that.
They died. It was a family of 6. They died.
Well, who has a picnic in their own goddamn backyard? It was a family of 6. I only killed 4.
Evie Harris, if you don't know who it is, you're an idiot.
Yeah, go and do your homework. Go and do your homework, finish your book report, and then come back, bookmark this, and watch it again.
Have you ever TP'd anything?
No,
I've DP'd a couple.
I've teabagged something.
Spooky balls.
No, I mean, the closest that I've ever really done to anything spooky is I've ectoplasmed myself. Yeah.
I've TP'd my own tree.
Okay, why?
Because I wanted the house to look spooky.
Oh, so it wasn't like you were playing a prank or whatever.
No.
But the thing is, if it rains, surely that's a fucking nightmare. To like sort it out.
Toilet paper does kind of just dissolve after a while.
Yeah, I guess. But like, what if it goes all like wet and then imagine, right, if it went wet and then it fell to the ground and then it got hot and it like baked on in October. Global warming.
Somehow you've managed to overthink toilet paper.
Right, listen, bitch.
Okay.
I'm running on absolute fumes at the moment. Very recently, I was poorlier than anyone else has ever been in the entire world. I am baby, I am child, I am special. And then after that, I just haven't been getting enough sleep and I've been like super busy and very like booked and
I
blessed.
know I
and
don't have
important.
pupils right now, but I'm giving you sight.
Yeah, I know that you're rolling your eyes even though I can't see anything but the whites. So if I'm not making any sense and if I'm a little bit hyper and in a minute if I'm a little bit tipsy because I found this tin of Gordon's next to my hairspray.
I hate you.
I was like, I need a drink and you've got an iced tea. What can I have?
Why was it next to your hairspray?
Because I brought it back with me from London because I went to do good in London. And I didn't have this there because I was like, I've got to get on a coach.
Okay.
And if I have this, I'm going to be drunk on the coach for 3 hours because my coach was at midnight.
Right.
And then, of course, what happened?
What, you get drunk off one can?
No, I'd had wine and I'd
You're
already
half
had a
done.
gin and I was already like on my way. Like, and then the worst thing did happen on the coach is
Someone's chat.
I was simultaneously
You chat?
I was simultaneously drunk and getting my hangover at the same time. And then this guy got on the coach and sat next to me and then immediately fell asleep and was leaning into me so hard at one point I was like, I should just spoon him.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I should just been like, mate,
Oh.
get in.
Yeah, he'll get out.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, and in the end, because he was leaning into me so hard, I was just like, well, I'm only listening to an audiobook. I'm just going to close my eyes and just let him sleep on me. Yeah.
Then you just take his sleeping hand and just like...
Oh, no,
Yeah.
because that would be assault. Whereas
Not if he doesn't wake up.
if I did it to me with his hand, that would be
Right.
sexy.
Yeah.
Anyway, what are we doing today, Marilyn?
Today...
Happy Halloweenie.
Happy Halloween.
It's Happy Halloweenie tomorrow, but we're gonna,
Okay.
kick things off.
Spooky season. Spooky saison.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Every day is Halloween if you believe it in your shot.
And I do. That's why I bleed from my asshole. So today we are taking a horror movie quiz.
Oh my god.
I know. We're going to do it as a team
Yeah.
because everything's better when there's more people involved.
Absolutely. Just like sex.
Exactly.
So we had a little bit of a thing about this earlier because it's been going around online at the moment. There's been a bit of a discourse because it's Halloween on like Twitter and TikTok and things of being like, why are queer people so obsessed with like the macabre and horror and whatever and all that? Do you know what I
I'm
mean?
visually excited by myself.
Yeah. Like I'm
Right?
so wet for the fact I look like I fell down I tripped on a can of hairspray and fell down some stairs.
Yeah.
Like, no, I don't remember where we parked the car.
No.
But like, what the psychology behind it? Like, people have been doing their little, their part-time psychotherapy stint on it, trying to figure it
TikTok.
out. And I'm like, Who gives a shit?
Yeah, just enjoy things.
Can't we? Yeah, do you know what I mean?
Enjoy things.
Can't we just enjoy the ooky spooky?
Yeah, there was a whole documentary on YouTube of like why gays love witches, and I was like, because they do. Okay, get a grip. Grow up.
I mean,
why gays love cock? Like, calm down. We can just like things.
I think everybody across the LGBTQ spectrum kind of, for the most part,
wants to murder everyone with an axe
and loves powerful women.
That too.
Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Unless you are the powerful woman and you might want to have like a soft femme girl. I don't know. But for the most part, everyone's like, yeah, powerful women.
Yeah.
And, even though witches aren't always women.
And there's a cross-section of horror movies that are called Good for Her.
Carrie
and stuff, where we're like, good for fucking her.
Yeah. Like when you watch The Craft, like, and Nancy is the
good for her,
like the anti-hero.
Yeah, when she's like, he's sorry, and then throws that jackass through a window. No one's like, oh, we'll miss him. Do you know what I mean?
Oh,
good for her.
Like the world needs more straight asshole jocks. Yeah. No, throw them out the fucking window.
Yeah, make them fight the pavement and lose.
Actually,
right?
So we're not.
Anyway,
we're not going to be overanalyzing horror films. We just want to know how much we might know about them, because I'm not a connoisseur of classic.
No, you watch gay cinema.
Horror. Yeah, well,
that is a horror movie.
I watch some absolute fucking terrible frights, but for very wrong reasons.
Yeah.
Very different reasons, I should
Whereas
say.
I love horror films.
So do you have like a top 3 favorite horror films?
So not really. I love the vibe of horror films. I've watched some really bad ones. I love The Witch.
I saw that recently, and it is lit. Wouldst thou like to live fergalicious? Yeah,
it's very like, that's not. One thing I don't like is cheap jump scares.
Okay.
Because you spend a whole horror movie building tension, and the second you get made jump, that dissipates.
Yeah.
You've got to build it all up again.
Sure.
Like, what are we doing here? Mm-hmm. The best jump scare I've ever seen, and I think this goes for a lot of people, is, do you know the film Insidious?
Yeah.
When it cuts back and the guy's just behind his head?
Yeah.
That fucked up a lot of people.
What's the, is it The Woman in Black, that Daniel Radcliffe?
Yeah,
when they made that, there's a lot of like, oh shit, it's like with that.
I don't like the jump scares. Like, I think it was The Conjuring. You know, she goes into the basement.
Yeah.
And the demons just stood in the darkness, halfway out, staring at her. That stuck with me.
Okay.
It wasn't a jump scare, it was just present.
I think I've talked about this before, like how I saw The Exorcist when I was like 12 or 13.
Yeah, that'll fuck you up.
Yeah, and all of my
suddenly what they're saying in church doesn't make sense anymore.
All of my friends were acting like it was nothing,
okay,
and I was like scared to go for a cigarette at night, because what did I think was fucking Reagan was gonna run out of nowhere?
I love that we both started smoking around 12-13.
Yeah, I know, it's gross, isn't it? I think I tried my first cigarette when I was 10.
Yeah, I was about 12.
Yeah, horrendous.
Okay, we're fine.
But yeah, it fully fucked me up. Like, it really, it got to, and that's the thing. Ooky Spooky Supernatural gets more into my noggin than gore / horror. Do you know what I mean?
Although, saying that, one of the best like lines in a horror movie is, "Why are you doing this?" Because you were home.
Oh.
We don't need a reason.
Yeah.
Things can just be evil.
Yeah. Do you know what I mean?
That.
Oh, it is kind of like a horror film, but it's not based in like the horror realms. It's more of, I guess, like a thriller kind of suspense film. Hush.
Love that movie.
Yeah.
That was a really good one.
Yeah. Like when he is literally just like, I'm just fucking with you.
Yeah.
I don't know.
She's like, I've not seen your face. I won't tell anyone. And then he just takes off the mask.
Yeah, exactly.
As if to say, we're doing this.
Yeah, exactly. Like, this is a game.
Yeah.
I don't know who you are. I'm not punishing you. I'm just fucked up.
This is just what I'm here for. Love that shit.
Yeah,
I would have sucked that guy off.
For reasons that have something to do with my father.
Don't worry about it. Okay,
I am so distracted by how like terrible but great I look. Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
This is fun. You look better than most drag queens.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I look better than the first time I got in drag.
Yeah.
And that face took me 3 hours.
I know, right?
This took me 15 minutes.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
We've come a long way.
You've come a long way, baby.
Because you've come a long way.
The road to hell is long and hard, unlike me. Soft and
short
stubby.
and flaccid. Okay, so we've got 15 questions.
15 questions, and we're going to go at it together and try and see. Yeah.
Okay.
how we do, I suppose.
Let's do that.
How we Scooby-Doo.
Let's see who paid attention in media studies.
Sure, okay, why not?
So, which classic horror movie was originally titled The Babysitter Murders?
Okay.
The options are Scream, Halloween, Rosemary's Baby, or Nightmare on Elm Street.
Nancy Drew. No, kidding.
Iridocyclitis.
It definitely won't be Scream because there is no babysitting. That's just like teenagers.
Oh, yeah. That's true. I thought the girl like making popcorn at the beginning was a babysitter, but she's not.
No, she's just on her own.
Yeah.
Like Drew Barrymore's just like chilling.
Okay, so that's out. I think Halloween has strong possibility.
Yeah.
Because I'm sure he either kills his babysitter or his older sister in the beginning of that.
Yeah, okay.
I've never seen Rosemary's Baby.
I have seen Rosemary's Baby.
Is it good?
It is. It's like a cult classic. It's sort of like, again, it's more slow, subdued, psychological.
Oh, I love that.
And it's about her getting kind of like inadvertently or unwilling, like indoctrined into like a Satan worshipping cult.
Our friendship.
Yeah. it us.
Yeah.
So I can't remember the full
I was
scope.
blonde.
I'm fairly certain that it's not going to be that one.
Okay, and then Nightmare on Elm Street. I don't remember a babysitter.
No, I don't think it's going to be that one.
I think we're going Halloween.
Yeah,
right?
let's go with Halloween. Do we get to find out
what
we get right and wrong?
I fucking hope so. I mean, I'm ticking boxes on
sorry.
here, so
there's
I think
a
it tells
ghost.
you at the end.
Okay.
Neat semen.
Do you know what I mean?
What colour is Freddy Krueger's iconic sweater?
Red and green. It's like a murky green.
Red and green?
I'm sure. Because it's not red and black, but it's like the Mandela effect. Like people think it's red and black, but it's like red and like a dirty green, like a moss green.
Really?
Yeah. I'm like really...
Okay, this is on you, sir.
I'm really confident about
because
that
I
one.
was just like, duh, red and black.
No. I'm quite confident about that one.
Okay.
Yeah.
We shall see.
Mm-hmm. I'm also thinking of when Crystal Method did the Freddy Krueger like homage. I'm fairly certain that was like a red and green dress that she wore.
Yeah, but she's not necessarily going for cinematic realness.
Well, no, because a lot of it was just she covered her face in plasters and not burns. But anyway.
Yeah, that was a bit shit. So Jason Voorhees is synonymous with the Friday the 13th franchise, but how many victims does he notch up in the first movie?
Oh God!
I know, right?
I've no idea. What
That
are the options?
wet bastard. So 0, 2, 4, or 6.
It would be ridiculous if he didn't kill any, but maybe that's like...
Yeah, maybe everyone does get away.
Like
or
a red herring or something.
Yeah.
But no,
I think maybe 2.
Should we say 2?
Because 4 feels like almost an entire cast, and I don't think they were really doing Final Girl. Actually, no, they were doing Final Girl. In like.
But is it the rule of 3s where it's like the first 2 got away, but the third one survived? I feel like maybe it's 4.
Yeah.
Because 6 is too many, but 4
6 is the whole cast.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, and 4 would be enough for be like, oh, this bitch means business.
You know
2
what?
is I could kill 2 people.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
This morning. But the thing is, like, are we just doing the thing everyone did in multiple choice where they're like, I don't know, C?
C, maybe.
I don't know, C.
Let's go for C. Even though it's not C, it's just the third option.
Yeah. So, The Exorcist had a troubled production with several crew members passing during filming. That's true.
Oh God.
It was like it was a cursed production.
Oh.
Yeah, right?
Oh, I'm so triggered by this.
Yeah, shit got too real.
Oh no. Yeah. I feel nervous.
How many deaths were there associated with the production in total? 3, 6, 9, or 12?
Oh God, I would have to guess. Do you know?
I don't know off the top of my head, but I know that I feel like it could be 12.
No!
Like, associated with the production, so that's like people's wives who worked on it.
Oh, the
like,
best boy.
Yeah. The runner.
Susan who bought the straws to the coffee table in
Leslie
the morning.
Tickle's kids fell down the stairs.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Tanya.
Yeah. Let's aim high.
Should we go 12?
Fuck it up, Exorcist.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? 12's my favourite number, so yeah, let's go with 12.
Is
it? I'll get it, bitch.
I don't like you. I don't know why
so unnecessary.
I don't like you. I love saying that to people.
I don't like
I
you.
don't like you. Okay.
I can't tell if we keep on getting washed out by the light changing or whether my contact lenses keep moving.
Same.
I've got no idea. Oh God. That does really look like witch's piss. That
It
ice
is
tea.
piss.
Yeah.
It's hot urine.
Oh God, it's from what was his name? What was the name of the goat in The Witch? Was it Black Phillip? Yeah,
Black Phillip's hot piss.
it is actually. Okay, go on.
Rosemary's Baby is preliminarily, she's proud of me, set in an apartment building known by which of the following names?
Oh Jesus!
You're the only one who's seen it.
Yeah.
The Brodsky, the Brockwith, the Branson, or the Bramford. I've slept with at least 4 of these people. There's only 4 answers.
Do you know what I mean? Often in the same night. Yeah. Let's go with.
I got Bramford.
I'm just gonna use my powers of premonition and witchy revelry and just say the Bramford.
Number 4.
Because it sounds very grand.
Welcome to the Bramford.
Yeah, do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay, which of the following was the first horror movie to be nominated for Best Picture at the Oscars? Just to deviate from this, horror movies, like, get so... When it comes to award season, just don't get nominated.
Yeah,
it's such a fucking snobby, like...
Yeah,
like,
do you know what I mean?
It's a horror movie.
Oh, so silly little kids playing make-believe.
Whereas, like, Hereditary...
Yeah.
Like, oh, fuck you.
Do you know what I mean?
Okay, so which of the following movies nominated for Best Picture? The Shining, The Exorcist, Psycho, or Silence of the Lambs?
Oh, God.
Right? They're all great.
It could be any one of those.
Yeah. This is a good little playlist for if you're struck for a movie.
Oh, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I have actually not seen any of those films in a really long time.
Me
so, like,
either.
a little refresher would be quite nice.
So I feel like The Shining, because it's based on a book, could have overcome that snobbery. Do you know what I mean? And Stephen King's a popular author.
Yeah.
The Exorcist, I think, was too shocking.
I don't think it's going to
For
be The
its time.
Exorcist.
Yeah.
I don't think it's going to be Psycho because...
Do you not?
No.
But it was Hitchcock.
I know.
People love Hitchcock.
Men love pterodactyls,
Yeah.
fuck's sake. I feel like it's either going to be The Shining or The Silence of the Lambs.
Yeah, me too. Silence of the Lambs has the aspect where it can say, I'm a thriller.
Yeah, do you know what I mean?
I'm a psychological thriller.
But The Shining was really quite groundbreaking.
Yeah.
Ooh.
We've not done an A for a while.
I don't know. I'm gravitating towards Silence of the Lambs, but if you want to go with The Shining, I wouldn't blame you.
I think Silence of the Lambs... Right, let's think about it in terms
Comment below, we're fully eating shit right now.
Right, let's look at this in terms of which one we would give Best Picture at the Oscars. So Best Picture is Best All-Rounder. Music, set, acting. I think The Shining.
Yeah.
It takes it. I was never bored.
Yeah.
That bitch got tortured on set.
Yeah, true.
And that was like some stellar acting.
Hi, I'm Shelley Duvall.
The cinematography
I'm
was
Shelley
wonderful.
Duvall. I'm Shelley Duvall. Hi, I'm Shelley Duvall.
We're all Sherry Duvall down here.
Shelley Duvall.
Okay.
Listen. It's the Tin Man wanking.
Oh. And then you just get to the end.
Oil can! Okay, let's go with The Shining.
Yeah, I'm down. Leatherface is one of horror's iconic antagonists, famously wield which of these weapons?
Chainsaw. Come on.
If you said anything other than... So chainsaw, axe, knife or bat. I'm imagining like a fruit bat.
Yeah. A butter knife. It's so fucking stupid because we were talking about earlier, like, if some of the questions are going to be like the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. What was the name of the main protagonist? We were like, it was Bob Texas.
And then I was like, no, the main antagonist, the chainsaw.
The chainsaw, yeah. Leatherface went shit without his old spinny blades.
You take away that chainsaw, he's just an ugly guy.
Yeah, exactly. Just a member of Slipknot looking for their guitar.
Yeah, stacked though, like you would. You would.
Okay, great.
But he wouldn't, because you're not his sister. Which of the following movies was not based on a novel by Stephen King?
Okay.
The Dead Zone, Children of the Corn, Saw, Maximum Override.
Overdrive. Yeah, you really can't see, can you?
Get to the end and I'm not... This is a BuzzFeed quiz about salad.
At the end you're just like, oh, I'm signed up for a newsletter.
I just bought an ostrich farm.
I subscribed to my own Patreon. What happened?
I just sold feet pics.
I
don't even have any feet. Okay. Which of the following movies is not based on a novel by Stephen King? Dead Zone, Children of the Corn, Saw, or Maximum Overdrive?
I don't know, because
Saw.
Saw is like, Saw is more recent, but shit by him is still being adapted and readapted, isn't it? Like, the most recent It is a remake of, like, you know, the whatever. Yeah, sorry.
The Dead Zone, I feel like, is definitely him. Children of the Corn?
I think that's him.
I feel like that's older.
Oh, really?
I don't know. We're bad at this. I like horror movies, but I'm not like a movie person.
Also, you know, when it's like based on, it doesn't necessarily mean that he brought out a book that was called Saw.
Yeah.
It could just be inspired by another book that was called like The Spinning Jenny.
I don't know what Maximum Overdrive is.
No. What do you think? Shall we say let's not say Saw because we've already done the whole like C.
Okay, so Dead Zone's out, so it's between Children of the Corn and Maximum Overdrive.
I don't know.
Children of the Corn, we've not done a 2 for
Okay,
a bit.
sure.
And like
if there's any like king heads like paying attention to this, I'm so sorry.
Also, why are you here?
Yeah, do you know what I mean?
Go read a book.
Go and read Cujo. Get fucked. Woof woof.
Salem, your lot. That's nothing.
I'll put some children in your corn.
It's corn!
Oh, God.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre franchise encompasses how many different movies? Jesus. Well, there's just been a new one,
Just
so it
been
depends
another
how
one.
recent this is. But there's 3, 5, 7, or 9.
5.
Okay.
Why not?
Why not?
Yeah, why not?
Why not indeed?
Yeah, sure.
Life is short, especially when you've
I feel
got a
like,
chainsaw.
because I feel like the first 3 were closer together and then there was a really large gap.
Yeah.
And then there was the
and then
other
it was like
one.
revisited.
Yeah. So,
Yeah, because no, there was a remake, wasn't there?
Yeah.
And then stuff happened.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, so let's go with that. You are just chugging on Philip right now, aren't you?
Delicious. Okay.
Dost thou want to live viciously? That's nothing.
The taste of piss. Okay.
The finest fabrics. I think this has become an advert for QVC now.
Michelle Visage.
Seduction. Okay.
Okay, which of the following is the name of the camp where Friday 13th antagonist Jason Voorhees drowns? I know this one.
Oh.
Camp Crystal Water.
I was
no.
just going to say it's Crystal something, isn't it?
Camp Clear Lake. No. Camp Crystal Lake. Yes. Camp Clearwater. Not me. I'm very dehydrated.
I'm Camp Red Bull Piss.
It's Crystal Lake.
Okay, nice.
Yeah, that one I knew.
I knew it was Crystal, but I couldn't have told you the other bit.
Camp
so...
Crystal Meth.
Nice.
For children. Just a little pipe.
Camp Zirconia Crystal.
Chug it down, little Stevie. Which of the following horror movies first saw life as a video game?
Ooh.
Resident Evil, Silent Hill, House of the Dead, or all of the above?
Shall we say all of the above?
Yeah, because I know Resident Evil and Silent Hill.
Yeah.
House of the Dead I think I've heard of, but I've not played.
Yeah.
Have you ever tried to play any of those?
I used to watch my friend Mark play Resident Evil like in the dark when we were like quite stoned, and it's like
a lot.
Yeah.
Well, we bought the most recent Resident Evil game, Resident Evil like 6, so it's probably not the most recent anymore. But when I lived in the bed set, now I'm rich. Don't laugh. We bought that one when it first came out. Like, we're grown ups together. We can do this. Me and Matt.
We can invest in a game together because we're staying betrothed.
Not just that, the fact that we're both pussies, but we're like, I know it's technically a horror game, but I'm sure we'll get
No,
to
but
it.
some horror games are genuinely frightening.
Can't do it, you know, because I'm in control.
Because you're responsible.
I'll just put it down.
Yeah.
Okay, there we are.
Because you're responsible.
He's
like,
safe now.
It really feels like it's happening to you.
The opening scene, you have to walk down a hallway. I heard something at the end of the hallway. I just put it down.
Do you know what I mean?
I was like, he's safe here.
Because when you're
And I
watching,
know he's not going to starve to death.
when you're watching something voyeuristic, when you're watching something that's voyeuristic, when you're playing it, it's submersive.
Yeah.
It's like it's happening to you more than you're.
If I know something's coming or I'm really scared in a horror movie, I will put my fingers over my ears. I won't plug them, but it's just so I know I can.
Just be careful.
Yeah.
Do you know what makes me cover my eyes during
Sex.
horrible bits in films? Yeah, sex.
Yeah.
I've never even seen a man's tendons.
No.
If anything fucked up happens to an animal,
Yeah.
I don't want to see that shit.
Yeah, but you are a faggot.
Yeah,
so.
do you know what I mean? I know!
I know! Michael Myers' iconic mask. First
William
seen
Shatner. It was an inside-out Star Trek Captain Kirk mask.
Was it actually?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, so
That's so funny.
Yeah, that like the
Halloween was actually based on which famous actors? I just thought you were saying bullshit.
No, it is William
Shatner,
yeah.
Boris Karloff, John Wayne, or William Holden.
No,
Okay,
definitely William
Shatner, baby.
Yeah, it was like they got the mask, they turned it inside out, so it's like the kind of hollow reverse of it because it was a silicone like over the head one, I think.
That's so clever.
Yeah, it's just one of those things that I picked it up from somewhere. Yeah. Like an STD.
Yeah. Gotta catch 'em all.
Knowledge is like herpes. Once you've got it, I just can't get rid of it.
Yeah. So itchy. Scratching my flaky pastry.
Fuck's sake. I got my herpes in Hades.
Danny is warned to stay away from which of the following hotel rooms in Stanley Kubrick's adaptation of The Shining?
Oh, shit. I feel like
224. I don't think that's it. 237. I think that might be it. 267. I don't think that's it. 273.
237's got a nice ring to it.
Stay away from room 237. Stay away from room 273.
Do you know what I mean?
It's 237.
I think it's 237 because it rolls off the tongue quite nicely.
Yeah. I'm trying to like visualize it and hear it said in the film. Which of the following horror movie franchises has the longest total runtime? Nightmare on Elm Street, Halloween, Child's Play, or Friday the 13th?
So we're talking about if you add up how long each film is and then like the total of all of the films.
I don't know.
Across all of it. When did this quiz come out? Because there's just been another Halloween.
Well, there's just been another, 8 Chuckies.
Oh, God, yeah, you're right.
I think it's Child's Play. Just because of the sheer volume of Chucky bullshit that happens.
Yeah, actually. Because there's 3 of them, and then there's Bride of Chucky, and then there's the new...
Seed of Chucky.
The one with Aubrey Plaza.
Yes.
That
there's
came out.
a series.
Oh.
Yeah.
So it's the franchise, isn't it?
I think so, yeah.
Has there ever been, this is so fucked up, but an animated version of any of these things?
Probably Chucky, but I doubt it.
Should we say Child's Play?
I think so.
Okay, let's go with Child's Play.
Yeah, also I fucking love Chucky.
Yeah.
He's one of my faves.
Yeah. There's something about it which is so satisfying because it's so ludicrous.
Yeah, Bride of Chucky.
The thought of a serial killer's soul being cursed into a fucking doll.
Right?
Yeah.
Bride of Chucky's one of my I'm poorly movies. I
think in the Aubrey Plaza version, I think that it was just the AI got fucked up. I can't remember if it was to do with possession.
I think in that version, there was possession, and then they re-released the doll with AI in it, and the spirit got into the AI. So there was an army of them.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah. Okay.
I think. I have a weird memory.
That thing I just said about knowledge and herpes, ignore it.
ADHD. So, do you like scary movies? Is a quote from which film?
Scream.
Yeah.
Is that the 15th question?
Yeah.
Is that the 13th reason why?
It might be. Do I have to put my name and email address
come on. No, that's just subscribe for more fun quizzes. You could ignore that.
No, that's the tick box.
What? Yeah. Do you have to get emailed your result? It's like when you go on a fucking astrology website and it's just I just want to know this one little thing about my birth chart.
Yeah, I think I have to get an email to me.
Oh, for God's sake. Well, how do you do that then? Submit.
Oh, I didn't have to. Oh, they've got my name and email address now.
Well done. You answered 9 correctly. I thought we were going to do better than that.
Okay. So question 1. Which classic horror movie was originally entitled Babysitter Murders? We got that right.
Yes.
It was Halloween.
Okay. Yes.
Freddy's jumper is red and green. Well done,
Eat your weakness.
Right?
I told you.
Good for you.
I was really confident about that one.
Yeah, me neither.
More confident than I am about this outfit.
Jason Voorhees didn't kill anyone.
Ow.
In his first movie.
We got Scoobied by the red herring.
We did.
Damn it. Okay.
Janet. The Exorcist had 12 deaths. We chose 9. It was 12. Wait, I thought we chose 12.
Wait.
I'm wearing gloves. Maybe
Oh, did we say 12 but it was 9?
Oh, yeah. 9 deaths.
Favorite number? Yeah, well, you're fucking wrong now.
Look,
aren't you?
can't you see I'm blind?
I can't do it now. Not now that I'm blind.
That's why I live in this creepy lighthouse. I am blind.
You colossal granny.
Okay, so 9 deaths.
Literally quoting Bruiser, that sketch show nobody's ever seen.
I'm
so
quoting
sorry.
Anchorman.
Okay, great.
Oh yeah,
that fucking scene.
Can't you see I'm blind?
Serving everyone toasted marbles.
That's a button with toothpaste on it.
That's my clip.
It opens and he's
button with
starting a
toothpaste
fire
on
in the
it.
dishwasher.
I want them to have minty fresh breath after they've motted me out.
I hate you.
Carry on.
Okay, so 9 people died in association with the
That's
Exorcist.
still horrendous.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
It was the Bramford.
I just thought
Rosemary's
it's
Baby happened in the Bramford.
Yeah, I felt like it sounded sufficiently fancy.
I would like to check into the Bramford, please. Dad.
They're like, ma'am, this is a Wendy's.
Can I please get a waffle? Which of the following was the first horror movie to be nominated for Best Picture of the Oscars? It was The Exorcist. Nice shock value.
Yeah.
It was quite good.
Linda Blair nominated for Best Actress.
Nominated for most.
Yeah, she did the most.
She did. She paced herself.
It's so weird as well when you see like the behind the scenes bits and like the director's constantly trying to make sure that she's like laughing and like it's
having a good time.
Like it's fun. It's like pretend.
It's like pretend.
It's pretend. So don't be scared. It's like pretend.
Literally the opposite of The Shining.
Yeah, actually.
Where they were like,
they
you insane
mentally tortured her. Yeah.
Poor woman. Leatherface, antagonist wheel chainsaw.
Yeah.
Which was not based on a movie by Stephen King. It was
So
Saw.
okay.
Children of the It's Corn.
Yeah. Saw, spelled S-O-R-E, was the Stephen King novel.
It was about my butthole.
It was about a dildo that was possessed.
It arrives unmoved. Texas Chainsaw Massacre, how many different movies? 9 movies?
Okay.
That's too many.
I've missed a lot of those.
Yeah, me too.
And a lot of periods, because I'm ballerina thin.
I feel like with these contacts, my bitchy looks at you don't like.
No, I mean, I can't
so,
see shit either, to be honest. Like, these contacts are so genuinely milky. When I take them out, I think my eyes are just going to look like this anyway.
They've turned into a hard plastic.
They're actually sucking moisture out of my eyes.
You could serve a drink to a rat in one of those. 9 movies for Texas Chainsaw. Camp Crystal Lake, yep, got it right.
Smashed it.
All of the above for
Smashed
video
it, yeah.
games, got it right.
William Shatner is the mask, thank you.
Oh, I've Shatnered myself. 237, it is room 237.
Yeah, it just sounded like if I
does.
was writing the script, that's what I'd want the actor to say.
Stay
Or
away
actress,
from
you know,
room
whatever.
237.
Friday the
13th has the longest total
yeah.
runtime.
There are fucking loads of those.
Are there?
Yeah, actually, now that I think about it.
Which
And
one?
also the films could equally just be quite long rather than little
Isn't there one where they're in space?
I don't know.
I think there is one in space.
Freddy in space.
Yeah, no, it's oh yeah, that's Freddy. No, Freddy's Nightmare on Elm Street. Jason Voorhees in space.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I'm sure there is. I think we watched it in media studies.
That sounds absolutely preposterous. And
Well, that's why we watched it
now I
immediately.
want to see it, yeah.
Do you like scary movies? A quote from Scream.
Scream.
Okay, so we didn't do terribly.
I'm happy.
Terrible.
I'm happy that the ones that we got right were the ones that we got right because those are the ones where I was like,
I
surely
got
we
this.
must know that shit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
100%.
exactly. So, what's the percentage? What's 9 out of 15? They're both divisible by 3, which means that we got 3/5, which means we got 60% correct on that test.
Was that real math?
I think so.
You could be talking you could be speaking Latin.
I just start speaking in tongues.
Yeah.
I'm bouncing up and down on my knees like the exorcism of Emily Rose to saying Belial and other German words.
Yeah.
That film,
good.
Exorcism of Emily Rose and Stigmata, again, more like possession, spooky ghost shit. And
Stigmata didn't do it for me.
it's that thing again. I think I watched it when I was like intoxicated, so probably not of sound mind.
Don't
I mean,
take
when
class
am
A's,
I?
kids. Don't take class A's.
Yeah. Or classes.
Oh.
Don't get involved in class wars. That, like that again. Yeah.
Oh Lord, they coming.
Another thing.
And
Another thing was, Bailey Sarian, who does the Murder Mystery Makeup.
Yeah.
So when she did the one about the woman that a lot of possession films have been loosely based on, about like the German woman who was like heavily religious and then she got obsessed and she like fought this battle with like these demons or whatever and blah blah blah. I listened to that during the pandemic on a walk in the day on a sunny day and got freaked out.
Really?
Well, yeah, because she's talking about it. It's like a true story.
I'm going to have to go listen to that.
Yeah. And I was like, I felt like uneasy and it was, do you know what? You know when you're scared during the day?
Yeah, it makes it worse.
So much
What
worse.
I used to do. Because I used to have to either work Saturdays or late nights in my contact centre job in an office. So if you're working a Saturday or a late night, there's maximum 6 of you. And usually you're pretty spread out because it's assigned seating. So you can't like gather together.
Yeah.
So I had my headphones on, just answering emails. And I'm listening to Creepypasta.
Oh, God.
So just loads of just thick horror stories pouring into my ears. And then it's a long office that's like dead. I'm like the only person there. And the lights just start going off. Coming towards me. They're on a timer. But they're on a timer, and if you don't move enough, they just go off. So, but I'm just there like, oh god, oh god, oh god. And
no,
like,
that's
I made myself scared,
That's
so
so
scared that I
bad.
wouldn't get up and go to the toilet. Because I knew I'd be alone in there.
I'd sit there and mess myself.
Yeah.
I absolutely
It
would.
was so fun though. I love scaring myself.
I also once did a late shift at a call centre that I worked at. I was there until 11, and then about 9 o'clock, it was like the most intense, heavy thunderstorm with like lightning outside.
I thought you were going to say screaming.
And again, all of the like lights were dimmed to like night time because again, there's only 2 people in the call centre, like me and this other person on the night shift.
And you're barely a person.
And it was just like I was at the back wall, like facing out, so I couldn't see what was like in the rest of the room, I just kept on like getting really creeped out. Like every time there was thunder and I'm sat there in the dark, just my head went somewhere like there's no one else here apart from that one other person. Like what would happen if suddenly you heard them scream and they were... Do you know what I mean?
You turn around, they're just gone.
Oh, but then again, they're on the night shift, so how many wanks do you think they're yanking out throughout the night to pass the time? My record's 8.
I broke my keyboard.
My record is 666.
Spooky, spooky.
Herpes in Hades.
It's ectoplasm, I swear.
That was fun. I think we did a pretty good job.
We did better than I thought we would.
Yeah, same. I thought we were going to fully eat shit.
Same. Also, you know what I've just realised after recording this podcast for a long time?
Wow.
These earrings are green.
Oh.
It's like a Halloween tradition at this point. One of us will wear something.
Yeah. Last year it was my fucking disappearing eyes.
Yeah, I'm so sorry.
Do you know what? It might not pick it up, but if it does,
It's a different shade of green.
It'll just add to the spookiness.
Exactly. Invisible jewelry.
Oh, she's gone see-through. Oh. She's haunted and she's horny.
We'll see. I'm so sorry.
Oh, don't worry about it. You don't worry
about it.
So anyway, until next time, you gorgeous darlings. Happy Halloweenie, happy gay Christmas.
And remember, because you were home.
Oh, that's all right. I know, right? Trick or treat, sniff my feet, eat my ass, you fucking cunt. Bye.
Don't forget to check your candy for homosexuals.
I cut open a chocolate bar and Lorraine Kelly was inside it. Please remember to check your Halloween candy for Lorraine Kelly this Halloween. Okay.
What am I doing in here?